Hi guys, and welcome to my channel where we talk everything law of assumption and when I give you the tools to be, do, have anything or anyone that you desire. So I had one of you guys comment and ask the question, when it comes to a specific person, if they mistreated you, in this situation, she said, well, he called me a slut. And now my family knows about it. And my family's kind of like, you need to prove to us that you're a better man than this and prove to us that you really love her. And so the question was, do I keep going with this guy or do I, let him go and start manifesting somebody else? And I get this question a lot, especially when people ask me to coach them and they're like, okay, but I don't know if I should be manifesting him because he did this, he said this, he cheated on me. Do I still manifest him or do I just let him go and manifest a new person? It all depends on you. Now, if you understand the laws of attraction and law of assumption, and that especially law of assumption where it states that everybody is you pushed out, if you understand and can take accountability that you're the one who created this version of your specific person. I was cheated on a few times and now realize that it was all my creation. Yes, I'm taking full responsibility for the men that cheated on me. And I know this is hard to understand, and I get it. My God, when I first realized that I had created this, let me tell you, it's a hard pill to swallow that you're the reason why they cheat on you. And I get a lot of comments. Some people will say things like, Christine, this is really screwing me up because I've been in therapy for 10 years and I have finally come through to the understanding that it had nothing to do with me. It was all him who did it. It was all her who cheated on me. It had nothing to do with me. And now you're sitting here telling me him cheating on me was my fault. And I don't like using that term because people get all like, oh, wasn't my fault that he was in bed with another woman. I get it, but it was all your doing. It was all your creation. I created men cheating on me for two specific reasons. The first guy that cheated on me, I did it through fear. I was fearful that he would cheat on me. Checking his phone, always wondering where he was, constantly thinking, watching him watch other women. I was looking for it. I created it through my fears. That's how you do it. What I was focusing on is what I got. The second guy that cheated on me, he loved me so much. And I believe this. But did my self-concept of myself, did I feel chosen? Did I feel prioritized? Did I feel respected? Nope. And therefore, this is what I created. He cheated on me. And I caught these guys in bed, like literally in bed with this other woman. So yeah, I know how it feels. And I have those memories, but I also have chosen to let go of these memories because they don't serve me. Because I used to do that. I remember I used to think about, me walking into the room and seeing her there over and over and over again. Why would I do that? Why would you do that to why are we doing this to ourselves? Honestly. But when you understand the laws, okay, quantum physics about how we're all energy and we're all connected and that you create your own reality, that you're the only thinker in your reality. It doesn't matter what other people are thinking. What you think, your opinion, your belief will create exactly that. So going back to your specific person and answering your question, could you forgive somebody that has cheated on you or has called you a slut or has called you names and has done all these things to you? Now you got to remember it's all caused by you because of how you feel about yourself. So you're asking me the question, should I go back or should I get a new guy? Well, it depends on you. Now, the first thing I would say is work on your self-concept. Number one, because going back with this guy or manifesting a new one, if your self-concept of yourself is really bad, meaning you don't feel heard, you don't feel chosen, you don't feel prioritized, you feel misunderstood, disrespected, devalued, not good enough. If that's who you are, this is what you're radiating in your energy field, and this is what you're attracting in your life. This is what you're creating. The universe is just there to prove you right. You think you're not good enough? Guess what? The universe is like, got your order, sweetie. I'm going to give you back exactly life experiences that are going to prove to you that you're right. You are not good enough. So you got to change you first. That's it. Just change you. And when you start feeling and changing you, like Joe Dispenza says, changing your personality. Neville Goddard says, let go. What does Neville Goddard say? Shed the old man. And even in the Bible, it says you need to be reborn. They all mean the same thing. You need to change who you are. You need to think differently. You need to feel differently about you. And then once you've changed you, and for me, it's always change you, and then you're able to change the story of everybody else, because that's also the self-concept of how you think of the world. How you view the world, how you see people is how they're going to come into your reality. So for you, your specific person wasn't romantic, was a cheater, and you keep that story, you're going to keep getting that if you're staying with him, you're going to keep getting the cheater and you're going to keep getting the non-romantic guy. So I got to ask you the question, why aren't you changing your self-concept? Change you when you feel respected, when you feel you're good enough, when you feel worthy. Then this is what you're going to attract. The universe, if you want, your reality that you're creating is going to give you that back. And then you start feeling differently about who you are, and people come into your reality differently. And then it's easy to change the story of them. Because when you feel good, you can change the story. Of course, he doesn't cheat on me. Look at me. I'm freaking amazing. I'm worthy. I know my worth. But when you're still in the place of, well, I don't know if I deserve this, and she's prettier than me, and I'm not, I'm fat and ugly, and okay, that victim mode. If you're there, aren't you sick and tired of being there? I know I was. I spent 50 years of my life there. I'm never going back there. Do you see? I'm a totally different version of who I was. That's the old version of me. I shed that version of me. I changed personalities. I'm now reborn into a new person that knows her worth, who knows she's respected and loved and cherished, prioritized and chosen. So now men that come into my life choose me because I know I'm worthy. I know I'm good enough. So I can change the story of anybody. So even if I went back with one of my exes that cheated on me, yeah, I could forgive them. I already did, because I know it was caused by me. I created that version of them. So yeah, I could go back. The question is for you, are you able to forgive him? If you can't, and if you can't sit there and take accountability, okay? And I go back to, it's your fault. Take accountability. You created this. Therefore, forgive them. If you can forgive them, then go back. But you got to let go of the past. You got to let it all go, because now you got to focus on you and creating a new version of them, aligning with the new version of them that treat you with respect, that would never call you a slut, that would never cheat on you. But it's all up to you. You need to change you first. I have a great 2-hour free 2-hour masterclass workshop. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Go on my link below and it will get you to my website where it's there, and it's free for you. And it gives you the basics of the law of attraction, law of assumption, and it shows you exactly what's going on with your self-concept. But then I also have a self-concept course that I suggest that you do. And I've developed it, and it's a really good course. If you can't be coached by me privately, you can go to this self-concept course. And it's as if you're with me for 8 weeks. For 8 weeks, we meet once a week. I have 8 modules, and you have homework, because ultimately that's the thing, right? I'm there to coach you, but you need to do the work in order to change your self-concept. And it's all there for you. And it's simple, very easy. We meet up for about 45 minutes a week. You get your homework, you do your homework. And what is great about this is that at the end of finishing the course, I give you a free 30-minute session that we can go through all of this stuff together if you have any questions. So that way I'm able to make sure that you got everything from this self-concept course and you're on a way of becoming the best version of you so that you can do, have anything or anyone that you desire. So hopefully this answers your question as to if you should go back or not, but it's all up to you, because you're the creator, you're the writer of your life. So if you can forgive him for saying all those things to you or cheating on you, and you're able to let go of the past. But if you can't, my self-concept course is there, and I show you exactly how to do that. And that way you're able to be in the power of now so that you can create your tomorrows exactly how you desire. Think about it. It's a real life changer.